Okay, now I'm back. What's up, guys? Seth here. I know, it's been a long time. Or it seems that way. So, I probably want to do an intro to this video. No fancy little slate, anything like that. No crazy effects. I'm too tired. No green screen, I know. So I'm just going to do a recap on things that I've been up to. For those of you that may not know, I've been living in Atlanta for about 2 weeks now. Of course, I'm back home, obviously. I've been training for my new position at work, and a lot of changes going on in my life. Most of them for the good. And I just who the hell was that? Anyway, somebody just sent me a friend request, I don't know. And I just got another one. Okay, alright. Anywho, whatever. Anyway, so I apologize for I'm really tired, guys. I really am. But I've been promoted to assistant manager at my work, which means my pay is doubled basically. Just also to recap, I've traded in the Mustang, and I got a new Camaro, brand new 2017 jet black Camaro Super Sport. Jesus Christ. My phone has not really gone off all day, and now I sit down to do a damn video, and they're just going crazy. Maybe I can mute the conversation. There we go, it's muted for 1 hour. So, like I said, I've been training in Atlanta. They paid for everything, my hotel, my food, the food I've eaten, guys. I had $40 a day to spend on food, however I wanted it. Couldn't drink though, couldn't drink any alcohol. At least I couldn't get drunk. What's the point of drinking alcohol if you don't get drunk anyway? So, I got back home last Friday evening, and I know I was going to make a video, but I just didn't feel like it, guys. I'm really tired, and I have not stopped. I have not had a day off since I've been at work in my new role, in my new store, so for the last 3 days, and I'm just exhausted. 12 to 13 hours a day. Apparently there's somebody outside my door talking. I don't know. Anyway, 13, 14 hours a day. Lucky to get a break. I do get a lunch hour that I take. I'm going to take my lunch hour, so I'm sorry. Ugh. Anyway, like I said, I've got a Camaro now. Love that car. It's a great machine. All the latest features, OnStar, remote start, and all that stuff. There's no key that you turn. It's all a little key fob. I can control the car. Well, not control the car, but I can do everything on my phone as I can with the key fob. I got a little OnStar app. I can just use my phone if I have to. But yeah, it's a fantastic car. I mean, I really love it. My first ever new car. I'm really proud of myself. So, yeah. But that's about what's been going on with me. I'm off this Thursday, so I'm gonna try my best to do some kind of video, grind my gears, a review. I may take the camera and go for a drive in my car so you guys can see all of that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I do know I want to go out and have some fun on Thursday. I get paid that day, well, the day before, and just want to have some fun. Go out for a drive, go wash my car. I won't video that because you guys don't want to see me wash my car, but you can kind of tell I'm also out of practice in doing these videos. I really don't know what to talk about. I'm that tired. Been kind of watching things, not really saying much. for those of you that are in the know with me, I've basically I've cut my circle down. You know, the people that I talk to, I don't see a point in talking to certain people anymore. There really is no point. When you have someone that, you know what, it's not even worth talking about. It really isn't. There's no point. So I'm just gonna focus on the positive. Something kind of funny happened to me on the way home from work tonight. Like I said, I got there at 8 o'clock this morning, a little bit earlier than that, and I didn't leave till about 8:30 tonight. I'm dog tired. You know, I've had like 2 or 3 Monster energy drinks. Choked down a sandwich at Subway, just, you know, barely hanging on. And I don't drive the Camaro as fast as I did the Mustang. I tend to enjoy the car more. Just sit back and just, you know, cruise at a decent speed. Don't really just romp on it unless there's a reason. So I was just cruising. I had the air up really high. I had Pandora playing. I think I had Lincoln. Oh no, it was Headstrong by Trapped, which was the perfect song for what was about to happen. And there's actually a video on the internet of these 3, not Camaros, but Mustangs, and they're all cruising down the interstate. They're all side by side. You got Mustang here, Mustang here, Mustang here. And they're all Cobras. And they're all just cruising, and this little piece of crap car just comes flying around them, you know, messing with them. With that song being played, of all things. And I don't know how I knew it, but when I heard the song come on Pandora, because I think I'd skipped one of the songs, and it went right to Trapped, Headstrong by Trapped. And I was like, okay, someone is going to start fucking with me on the road. Sure enough, this guy, I had no idea what kind of car it was. It was dark. It looked like a Camry or a Malibu, something like that. You know, it wasn't a sports car, but it wasn't like an SUV or something. You know, it was just a regular sedan. And I wasn't gonna mess with him. I'm on the on ramp to get on the interstate, and who is this? Jalen. Okay. So anyhow, I get on the on-ramp to get on the interstate, and the car behind me on the on-ramp, you know how like you got the interstate here and here's the ramp and it's meeting like this, but you have like rough road right here, and I guess if you really want to screw your suspension up and your tires or whatever, you cut over that crap. Well, he did that, and I was like, okay, dude, fuck your car up. I don't really care. I'm not going to tear up my brand new car just because you're being an idiot and you're being impatient. So he pulls on around. He pulls over on the side of me and, you know, floors it, I guess. And you can tell he's probably in a V6. I really don't know. Like I said, it looked like a Camaro or a Malibu or something like that. And you could tell by the way he floored it, because you started smelling his engine. I was just like, okay, I don't care. I just stayed like this, you know. I wasn't gonna mess with him. But then he did something that really pissed me off. He got in the middle lane and I was in the right lane, so I was gonna get over, because there was like an 18-wheeler in front of me, just to get around him, so I wasn't going like 50 miles an hour on the interstate. So I get over in the middle lane. He gets over in the far left lane. And there's a car in front of me in the middle lane that's going really slow, so I get over in the left far lane. And I'm not messing with the guy. So he floors it, you know, all the way down there. I'm like, okay, I hope you're happy, good for you. And when he gets down there, if any of you guys are into like street racing or drag racing or, you know, anything like that, you know when I guess you beat somebody and you throw your flashers on to pulse, you know, that's like a fuck you or a ha 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 type of thing. And I'm not even messing with the guy. I'm behind him. He's right here. He goes all the way up to here and turns his flashers on like he beat a Camaro, you know. I was like, okay, all right. So I got on it. I was at 100 125 before I even knew it. I bumped the gas. I was going like probably about 80 at the time. So I hit 120 before I even knew it. So I'm blowing past him, and I cut over in front of him, and I just go on about my business. I'm not going to stay at 120, so I'll start easing back down. So about the time I get down to about 80, I guess he had floored it. He had floored it again. He comes up beside me and starts doing this mess. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? Your car, what are you trying to do? So I floor it again. We start at like a 90-mile-an-hour roll, and I blow his doors off. It's like, what are you trying to do? Your car is slow. I'm not messing with you. Just leave me alone. But you keep fucking with me. You keep poking the line. You're gonna get your ass handed to you. So eventually he got the message that I'm not trying to race you, but I'm not gonna let you fuck with me either. I'm not bothering you. Just leave me alone. And another friend request? What is going on? What the hell? That is the third straight one. Okay. I don't really know you that well, but okay. I guess I'm getting popular or something. Anyway, so that was fun. And I come back by the gas station and grab a few 40 ounces. And just gonna chill, guys. I'm really tired. Probably go to bed here in about 2 or 3 more hours. Well, about 2 more hours. I didn't realize it was quite that late. That's all I've been up to. I haven't had a chance to get any knives or swords. I actually just sold my Viper to Derek, a friend of mine on Facebook. I think he follows me on YouTube. I don't know. Not really sure. But I want to use the race thing as kind of an analogy for something real quick. Like I said, I had to make my circle of friends smaller. And if you guys know who or what I'm talking about, that's great. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about it. But I'm going to use it as an analogy. I don't really care what people do, as long as you don't mess with me. Now, if the guy on the interstate had floored it, he got all the way down there, and he felt like he accomplished something, good for him. But the moment you turn your flashers on, that's like doing this to me. And I haven't done anything to you. I'm driving along, minding my own business. The same thing can be said for my YouTube videos. If I do a review on a product or something that you may not like, that's my right to do so. And you have the right, I guess, to like the product. If you don't agree with my review, that's fine. But I'm not going to make it personal until you make it personal with me. And what I'm trying to get at is, if I review, let's just say a Hanway Raptor, I don't know, and you disagree with the review. First of all, it shouldn't even bother you that much. It shouldn't. I wouldn't think it would prompt you to go out and make God knows how many videos now trying to prove how good the Raptors are or whatever, just so you can defend your favorite brand or your little whatever. It's just like going back to the car analogy. I'm sure I haven't looked, I don't know, I really don't care. I'm sure there are videos online, Camaro sucks, whatever. I like Camaros now. I'm not going to make a video every time I see someone that disagrees with it and say, you know what, I like the Camaro, you shouldn't pick on it, I don't ever give a shit. I don't care. And that's the difference is, that's what the difference is. People say that they don't care, but they keep talking about the same thing over and over again. They won't drop it. If you didn't care, why don't you just shut the fuck up about it? I don't get it. I don't understand. And then when you call them on it, they want to throw all these little examples out. If I say I'm not hungry, does that mean I'm hungry? No, it doesn't mean that. That isn't the point. Now, if you keep saying, you know what, that hamburger looks good, but I'm not hungry. I wish I had some cheesecake, but I'm not hungry. And you keep saying this shit over and over again, just maybe you are hungry, but you're just being too stubborn to admit it. That's what I'm talking about. Your actions speak louder than your words. And if you keep saying the same damn thing over and over, it's obviously on your mind, and you obviously do care about it, because you won't shut up about it. But the point is, that person could have made a video and listed the reasons why the rapper's good. It wasn't until they did little jabs at me, kind of like the flashers on the car, until you made it personal, and you basically gave me one of these. Then of course I'm going to have a problem. I'm going to respond, because I don't back down from people. That's, one of my strengths and probably one of my faults. I don't back down. And it's just like on the interstate tonight. If the guy had done what he did and didn't do that one extra step to where he's basically saying, ha ha ha, here's a jab, I would have just left him alone and just kept on jamming to Headstrong. Just being honest. If you make a video and it's what I consider a jab at me, I'm going to have something to say about it. And for those people that constantly say they don't care about something and they just keep saying it, it's like, I don't know, people disliking videos. This guy's done about three videos saying that he doesn't care if you give him a thumbs down. So why the fuck do you keep saying it? Obviously it bothers you because you made a video about it 3 times. Thumb down my video. I don't care. I have them hidden anyway because I don't see a point in it. Why give someone that option to just be a dick? It doesn't matter. But I don't care. The whole thing is fucking hilarious to me. It really is. It's so funny. But that's why I keep mine hidden. So it kind of discourages people from being a dick. If they want to give me 20 dislikes, I don't care. But I take the option away because I don't care if you give me a thumbs up either. I really don't. I just think it's a funny subject. But like I said, the whole thing that spawned this whole controversy and I guess ended a friendship is because I gave an honest review on a product of a product that person is really a fan of, and it's just he didn't like what I had to say. And it wasn't because it wasn't true. It's just because I think he felt like it was, I don't know, invading his bubble. I don't know. It's just hilarious to me. But alright guys, I'm gonna go. I'm really tired. If I think of anything to say before I hit the off button, I'll say it. But as I said before, my job's gonna be taking up a lot more time now, and I'll have less time to cut, do rants, grind my gears, at least until the store gets to where we need it to be. That's the main thing. We are seeing light at the end of the tunnel, so I think we're going to get it eventually, and I'll be on a more regular schedule to where I don't have to work 13 hours a day, 6 days a week. But if that's what it takes to get us where we need to be, then that's what I'll do. I just want us to get to where we need to be. That's it. So you guys have a great day. It's been a long time since I've said this, but peace and say my name. We will see you next time. Cheers.